What's good, y'all? We continuing week 1, man, of the 2024 season.
It's
Got the Dolphins and Patriots game right here.
And coming up, it'll be no holds barred.
Haven't already, man, go check out
AFC
opening
East
nights. He's taking versus 49ers. Go check out preseason, man.
Next on EA Sports.
Go check out the preseason, off season, 2024 draft, all that, man. Got the Dolphins taking on the Patriots, man. Second year. Got nice middle, that's what I'm not going to leave. Dolphins, the Cowboys, Dolphins. Halfway season. They got their rookie, Tyler McKissick, free safety, man.
Between the Miami Dolphins and the New England Patriots. Alongside Charles Davis,
got Marzel Miller, man, 1,900 yards as a rookie last season.
Feeling of beginning another NFL season, and these two squads
Patriots
are going to do just
coming
that
off championship appearance last season.
Is the range of possibilities these teams have before them.
Let's have another good season.
We could be seeing one of these teams earn the Lombardi Trophy in February, while the other, they could earn the #1 draft pick in April, or anything in between. And we've got the best seat in the house every step of the way.
Here y'all, Patriots and Dolphins rivalry game, week 1. Seems like these two teams always play each other week 1. At least week 3, something like that between. Let's get into it, man. I think Dolphins receive.
Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And we are underway in Foxborough. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
Man. Got that X factor. Second year guy. Took a 4-yard gain right there. His first carry.
Show that he's right.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
He fell to the Dolphins, man. That was a great pick by Bowser. Straight up. That's right.
He's going to float this
We'll
one.
throw it over his back foot to
inside the 10.
Jalen Waddle.
It's a big play.
Got the speed, man, with Tyreek Hill.
55 yards.
And that was all the way down to the first.
You know, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
Great pass by Tua.
They tried to attack the secondary, but I'm not sure that we thought they'd do it right on the first drive of the
first
game.
session,
But here they saw an opportunity, seized it, and it's a big play right off the bat.
And the next-gen stats, they tell the story. That's a full 67 yards in the air. Second down and goal. Tua to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal. Here's Tua. This is caught. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
Tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
They'll try and run for it. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Dolphins are on the board here first in the season opener. I think going for it there on the opening drive, CD, if you're that close to the end zone, seems like a no-brainer to cap things off with a touchdown.
I think
the kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. So here come the Patriots getting ready on offense. They're led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones.
Mac Jones absolutely believed in himself coming out of high school. Went to Alabama despite the fact there were many high-profile quarterbacks already on the roster and blossomed into a Heisman Trophy candidate in his final season with 41 touchdowns and only 4 interceptions. Steady, consistent as a passer, doesn't have the biggest cannon for an arm, but can stretch the field and lay those passes in on the deep ball.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he will have a Patriots first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Well, they just watched the other team take the ball downfield and score, so they knew that this drive, this opening drive, was on them. And, boy, that was important to pick up that first down there and keep this one going.
And some space here. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 50 yards rushing for him now. What a drive for him to kick off the new season. Well, that is a running back who was not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him.
Yeah, this could be a sign of what this defense is in for, because, you know, all week long the coaches were preaching to the defense, you've got to be able to wrap up against a back like him or he can make you pay. Technique, technique, technique.
Now Jones. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. Throwing again on second down. Jones. He gets this to Thornton. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 12-yard line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
Throwing, Jones. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Touchdown! A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Extra point try good by Gano. And we are tied at 7. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So Miami coming out for their second drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Out of the gun on third down, here's Tua. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Patriots take over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Now they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 68 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. On 3rd and 2. Jones. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. They'll look to throw again. And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. Out route, and this is Henry with a catch. Mike McDaniel, he's going to ask him to take a closer look at this call. And out comes a challenge flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close. So good decision there by Mike McDaniel to throw that challenge flag. They rule in his favor. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Jones now to throw on 3rd down. And he's got it. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Jacoby Myers from 3 yards out. And the Patriots have taken the lead. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Gano now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the 1st quarter. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was all capped off by Jacoby Myers on the touchdown reception. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. That's complete to his tight end, Mike. Down on the other side of midfield. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And that's gonna be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And that ball's gonna angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Jones on 3rd down. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he's going to have a Patriots 1st down as he gets it up past the 35.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And they'll take over here following the interception with a chance to tie the ball game. It's 1st and 10. After the turnover, it's Tua. And that is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots' 27. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Hands it off out of the gun. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 41 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now Tua. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. And this one is right through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra. This was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for New England, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for Miami, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals.
Damn, Tua had an absolute shit game. Patriots went 38-10. Fair, bad start for the Dolphins, man. Yeah, I think Tua the problem, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. Especially when you got Tyreek and Jalen Waddle, bro. Two of the fastest duo in the league. Isaiah best friend Mike Lee was amazing today. B. John was actually pretty good too. Bro, like I don't know. I don't really get it, y'all. And the way the Dolphin team got this much talent on the team, they get them another top 10 pick next year. That'd be crazy, bro. But it's only one game though. Patriots destroy the Dolphins, man. The first game, Patriots go 1-0. I think the Patriots gonna have another pretty solid season, man. You know, I think they're gonna make the playoffs because of Michael Miller, bro. Dude's just amazing. What game y'all boys gonna watch next, man? Got some more good games. Everybody wanna watch the Chargers game? What do they probably play again? They play the Broncos. They saw TT open tonight. Y'all boys gonna check out that. That one already. What game y'all boys wanna check out? The Rams. Versus Bills. We can check out this game. Come on, let me go to the schedule real quick. We can check out Jaguars and Bengals. That'd be a pretty solid game. Check out this game.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Bills and the Rams, and it's coming right up on Madden NFL 23.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Buffalo Bills and the Los Angeles Rams. With my good friend Charles Davis in the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and the moment has finally arrived, CD. It's time to begin a new NFL season.
Partner, there's no hiding my excitement as I got ready this morning. I could not wait to get here for this game. Imagine what it's like out there on the field for those players, though. OTAs, training camp, preseason has all led to this moment when they officially kick this one off to get the season underway.
From SoFi Stadium. Fields it right around the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Well, the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And in this league, there are many quarterbacks who have their most success running the ball, while there are others who have big arms. There aren't too many guys who can do both, and at the end of many games, this guy leads his team not just in passing, but in rushing as well.
Into the air right away is Allen. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Throwing again on second down. Allen. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Here's Allen to throw it. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
This drive didn't end well, but if they can keep stringing these together, they'll like what they're doing. That was an 8-play drive before it ended in a fumble. So the takeaway's got to be doing what we want to do and doing it well. Just got to take care of the ball at the end.
So now the Rams will get their first opportunity with a football.
They'll be led out by a longtime starter in the NFL, a former #1 overall pick way back in 2009. It's Matthew Stafford.
And Matthew Stafford was taken first overall in the 2009 draft, and he certainly played like a top pick. Throughout his career, he's been one of the most prolific passers in the league, and there's no reason to believe he's going to slow down his production anytime soon. Not only that, he's also one of the tougher quarterbacks in the league as well.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw again on 2nd down. Stafford, he'll get this one to Cup, complete.
Stafford to his #1 guy, Cup, for a Los Angeles first.
Back to throw, Stafford.
He'll check this down to Akers out of the backfield.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. From just shy of midfield, Stafford,
going for Jefferson downfield.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford.
Got an open.
Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So a rocky start on both sides offensively. Turnovers exchanged.
I saw what you did there.
What'd I do? Rocky. Too rocky.
I saw that. I got it. And, and right now, they're carrying it around like they are wearing boxing gloves if we're going to have that kind of a reference. They've got to get it together and start playing a little bit better ball.
So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. Working the middle here. That's complete to Knox, the tight end. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up 2nd down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Play action. Now it's Allen.
That's complete to Davis. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Gabriel Davis, 38 yards. And the Bills are on the board first on the road here in L.A.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set. And racing, going 3 wide's a big deal. To go 5, how about the way that they finish things off?
Did you just fit a race car reference into the game?
Zoom, zoom. How about the way that you play? When you go 5 wide, that means you're going fast now.
Zoom, zoom indeed.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Gabriel Davis. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now it's Stafford. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. On 2nd and 10, Stafford. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Offense.
So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bills will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Tough running there before being wrangled down shy of the 15. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Allen. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Allen. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the 1st down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, got the safe completion on 3rd. The Bills send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Now a fair catch taken just across midfield, maybe by a yard or 2. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Rams will go on offense here for the 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Stafford's throw here hauled in by Cup. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out in the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Here's a run with Akers on second down. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 26. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful of one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Now a first down throw. Stafford looking for Cooper Kupp again. 2 in a row. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. On second and very short. Stafford. They'll roll him out right. That'll be caught by Kupp. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. They'll go again here with Akers. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
26-yard attempt.
York able to send this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
Allen and the Bills now with a first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On play action, Allen nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Rams have got it back. This defense, Charles, very opportunistic here early. A second fumble recovery in this first quarter of play.
Yeah, you mentioned the right word, opportunistic and aggressive, because once they got the first fumble recovery, they were eager to get a second one, and sometimes they just come in bunches. On the flip side, they've got to figure out how to hold the ball because the play calls seem to be okay. They're just not executing.
Following the fumble recovery, Stafford. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Back to the air. Stafford on 2nd down. That's out to the flat for Akers. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Throwing is Stafford. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. York able to send this one through. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a first and goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
And no thought of a return here for Hines. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Looking to throw again on second down. Allen, a quick throw knocked away and incomplete. This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. To the air, Allen. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on third down.
The Bills send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the second time. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. To throw is Stafford. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup.
They give up the middle to Akers. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That one a first down pickup of 8.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Stafford. Connecting with Kupp here on the out route. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
That's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Stafford. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
From the red zone now, Stafford. Throws to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson. Touchdown, Rams. Allen Robinson from 19 yards away. And the Rams have taken the lead.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put it into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it works very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Naheem Hines now out of his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back on the field.
But Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Now Allen. He'll find Gabriel Davis. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. To throw again on second down. Allen. There's Stephon. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He starts with a give to Akers. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Stafford. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. They'll run on 1st down with Akers. Takes it to about the 37. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Stafford across the middle, and this pass complete to Cooper Kupp. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Stafford on 3rd down. That'll be caught. It's Kupp. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That goes as a gain of 36 on 3rd down.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Stafford gets this into the hands of the tight end Higbee. And the Rams are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive. And here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Stafford. Touchdown! Van Jefferson. A 9-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to extend their lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
York now for the extra point. And the lead is now 13. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was all capped off by the Van Jefferson touchdown reception. York ready, and here we go as
as he sends this one away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
On 2nd and 9, Allen. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Allen. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Aaron Donald with a sack.
And he continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. These sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Allen. And the pressure gets to him again.
A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders. So then now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's a game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
The Bills send the punter out as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. L.A. readies for its next possession. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they've sequenced things, how it's run. But you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. Now Stafford, and seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm, incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford.
Got an open man finding Jefferson.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. Open man is. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. But it looked like a Rams player was able to get his hands on it, yes. So they will hold on to the football indeed. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. as he'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Again, it's Stafford. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Stafford. That'll be caught by Cup. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. York able to send this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
Fields it right around the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on 1st down. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. With that, let's take a look at the next-gen stats for Buffalo in that first half. And despite the fact that they're looking up at a double-digit deficit at halftime, they were able to move the football through the air in those first 2 quarters. Meanwhile, for the Rams, they were even better throwing the football. Lots of open receivers to choose from, and you can bet that'll continue to be a focus in the second half.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. Get a look at this offense led by Cooper Kupp as they make their way back onto the field. He's been almost impossible to bottle up. You see that number 10 on your screen, a big reason why they have the lead.
One of the guys that's being featured in this game and making sure that he's targeted because they do trust him with the ball. That's why they go back to him time and time again.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. From the 29, Stafford. He rifles one that's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. But pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line Between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive, I think they just crossed it on that one.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Allen. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Allen now on 1st down. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Fast, slow, it doesn't matter. If you give a quarterback enough room to escape, he can hit you for a big gain. You've got to give him a little more focus moving forward.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Allen. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
On 3rd and goal, they're going to run the option. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. A choice to make. You're on the road. You're going to take the 3. You're so close to the end zone.
Well, you know what the book says. You know, that mythical book about what to do in certain situations. Road team, it says be aggressive. Go get a touchdown. Don't play for a field goal. I say keep that book open and do it.
So taking a risk here early in the new year, they're going to go for it. Now Allen off the bootleg. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Gabriel Davis, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And he is in for the 2 points. And they're back within a score as the lead's cut to 8. And that almost makes it a brand-new ballgame. Now it's a 1-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the 2-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their 2-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. On 1st down, they'll start out with Akers. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 49 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Going right back to Akers. Tackle on the play by Christian Benford. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On the give, this is Akers. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. To throw is Stafford. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
Bills didn't make the comeback on the Rams, man. They got the ball back. And they took the lead. Wow. They were just down 23-7. Now it's 26-23. Rams is selling. They got the ball back again. Rams got it back somehow. Maybe a turnover, maybe. Rams trying to go down and tie it. Cooper Kupp with the clutchness.
It's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down, but they are in field goal range already. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Oh, I know it goes against the grain here. It totally goes against it, but you've got to drop the ball in that situation. He makes a catch, but he loses yards and doesn't get out of bounds.
York able to send this one through. And with a little more than a minute to go, we are all tied. So a big kick to get this back to even. Yet now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get it to overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you. But you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two. Play the best defense you can and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there? Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he stopped immediately there. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And the question now, can they get closer on 3rd down? A field goal from here, you're looking at right about a 52-yarder. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. Bit of a pressure spot here for Tyler Bass. He made his only attempt earlier. This for the win. And his kick is good. And the Bills are going to get out of here winners. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement.
The comeback is real. At halftime, the Bills were down 23-7, man. They made the comeback. Shout out to the Bills defense for stepping up in the second half. Bills offense caught fire, man. And they get the game-winning field goal comeback, man. Week 1 on the road.
How many coaches tell us every single year you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Buffalo, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the Week 1 victory here by a field goal.
God. Looks like he's definitely showing his age, man. He's probably going to be his last season for the Rams. They probably move on from him. 70 overall, he's just getting worse. 3 touchdowns, 30 touchdowns, and a comeback, man. 300 yards. Teddy Young. Yo, Curry. Cooper Kupp, man. 13 receptions. 140 yards. He was amazing, even with aging Matthew Stafford. That's like the idiot for a receiver to make first team All-Pro once again. One of the best receivers in the league. K. Davis was amazing today. 8 receptions, 120 yards, 2 touchdowns. Main reason why they got that field goal, that deep ball. He was good, man. Dawson Knox was okay. They had a touchdown. Van Jefferson had a touchdown. Allen Robinson had a touchdown as well. Yeah. Aaron Donald with 3.5 sacks. Jack Sawyer, man, the rookie, his first game with 2 sacks. We didn't even notice that. Ernie Jones with a sack. Michael with a sack. Jack Sawyer's gonna be nice, man. Better this that Bills defense. Needed an edge rusher. They got it. The future now. He goes in his first game. He got 2, okay. So he had 10 tackles. Okay. That's it for that game. And the junior. Yo. I want to see the break versus Saints anyway. No Thomas and stuff like that. And we going up against a great one, one of the best right tackles in the league, Tristan Thompson. You know what I'm saying? That's a Tristan Wirfs. It's not gonna be hard. I mean, not gonna be easy, but I definitely think he's gonna be like 2 or 3 sacks.
It's week 1 of the NFL, where we'll see a brawl inside the NFC South. It's the Buccaneers and the Saints, next on EA Sports.
First opened back in 1975, there's a look inside the iconic Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today, our new season begins with an NFC South matchup between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New Orleans Saints. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, there's nothing quite like it. That feeling of beginning another NFL season. And these two squads, they're going to do just that in a moment.
And what makes it so exciting is the range of possibilities these teams have before them, because We could be
Getting
seeing one of these
Garoppolo on his
teams
offense,
earn the
man.
Lombardi
Letting
Trophy in
leading
February,
passing
while
yards.
the
Chris
other,
Godwin,
they could earn the
offensive
number
player
one
of the
draft
year,
pick in April,
19
or anything in between. And we've got the
receiving
best seat in the
yards.
house every step of the way.
Devin White, all pro, all good defense, man. Yeah. Saying that Mo Thomas with the 5th overall pick, I think he's going to be absolutely legend in my opinion. That's a defensive player of the year awards. I got him winning defensive rookie of the year this year. So okay, Rick's going to play. And we get to see him on the field
To get us
right
started,
now.
kicker Sam Sloman. And we are underway from the Superdome. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll have Jimmy G calling the shots. Grew up in the northern suburbs of Chicago, went to Eastern Illinois. Jimmy
Richardson shoots a guy for the Bucs, and it seems like he had a good preseason on 6-0.
His ability to stay healthy and remain on the field. When able, he's a capable quarterback prone to winning games both in the regular and postseason.
Right away, here's Garoppolo to throw it. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards on the game's opening play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I was telling you, give him a 4. He's crazy. He had a 9-bucket spot right now.
The LSU man, Leonard Fournette, born right here in New Orleans. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Again, it's Fournette. And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 38-yard line. Nice 3rd down conversion at even 20 yards.
Did he got X Factor now? I think Chris got X Factor now. No, wait, did he? Yeah, he X Factor now. Yeah, that's what it deserved. No, that's still got X Factor too. Yeah, that's definitely what it deserved. Chris Godwin definitely deserved that.
There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Firing quickly.
Who's that number
That's
12?
complete. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Felix.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. They'll swing this out to Fournette. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. To throw, it's Garoppolo.
Oh my God. Garoppolo forced some shit, and it's a bit.
Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24.
Stupid motherfucker.
No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get
Away with that
those points
superstar.
on the
Gets the
board.
tackle
Don't
right
get too
there.
greedy.
Don't tell him one thing, David.
You saw the end result.
You got to tackle him. If
Officially,
not,
it's
you
a
got to tackle
1-yard
him.
loss. That's going to bring
Down
up
back
2nd
in the
and
league.
11.
13
Sometimes you
pro
just sit
last
back
year.
and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed,
Got
strength,
that superstar
quickness.
there.
He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
On 2nd and 11 now. Darnold. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Had no command that time, man. Putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a
Buffalo
touch more
sold him in
air
the
under
playoffs
instead
last
he
year.
fired an absolute bullet.
Yeah, to the division round, sorting in the playoff against.
He's going to wind up and air it out.
Cowboys.
Unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but
Is
it's
it
going to
Cowboys
bring up
with the
4th down.
No, the Commanders.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard
Yeah, that's the reason
line.
around the
They
route.
call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He completes this to Russell Gage. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Throwing on 1st is Garoppolo. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know They want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Inside handoff now to Fournette. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Garoppolo looks to throw. And this one is incomplete. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up the first here on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. It's caught. This is White. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Ball start, offense.
Understandable we're going to see some of this first game of the year in a penalty.
Yeah, we are, and don't forget the emotion of it all as well. I mean, they've been building to this crescendo the entire offseason, so we may see some of this in the early part of the game.
After the penalty, it's Fournette. And he'll be brought down inside
in the studio, making with my chat friends. Steal, with my steal.
Second down, back to Fournette. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18.
Holding, offense.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. On the draw, this is Fournette. Down to about the 22 here. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete. And now the Tampa Bay field goal unit comes out here. And this a 39-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good, and the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. Both teams kind of
I need to change more Thomas like position because they using more as a linebacker. Nobody knows it depends like on the system, like niggas use and stuff like that. You got to in this game though. Bugs blowing out the Saints, bet. Bugs blowing out the Saints, bet. Bugs blowing out the Saints, bet. Forty to 14. 40 to 20.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there.
One of the best offenses in the league still, man. Bucks defense played good too.
So for the Buccaneers, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons.
We got to clear those picks, man. Lenny had a good game, man. He played today. Chris, oh my God, fuck. Chris fucking God, he might have 2,000 receiving yards. Jeez, boy, you ain't have him in your top 3 or top 5 receivers in the league. You about to have him, especially right now, boy. 8 receptions, 211 yards, 3 touchdowns. Oh man, this man's a problem. I gave him 7 receptions, 76 yards and a touchdown. This nigga Chris Godwin, boy, is fucking insane. 8 receptions too, off of 211 yards, 3 touchdowns. Jeez, man. No sacks for either team. More times with the interceptions. Yeah, bro, I need to move his position, bro. This Godwin was absolutely insane. This is gonna be the end of week 1, though, you guys, man. I think it's probably some more games I wanted to play, but watch, but it's just, you know what I'm saying, Sim. Got weekly awards for at least the week 1 weekly award. Chris Godwin, of course, man. This dude is absolutely crazy. The 12 catching, man. 2 picks, 2 tackles, and a pick 6. Nice. Isaiah, of course, he deserved to be over there, man. And Quentin Williams, 5 sacks. Oh my God. 5 sacks, man. Jack Sawyer got hurt. Look, bouncy. I think Jack Sawyer dude got hurt, man. Chris Godwin with already. Who the hell is Anthony? I don't know who that is, but Chris Godwin already with 200 yards. Trayvon Black had 3 sacks as well. Y'all see that right there? Okay. But the Saints, hold on. Trayvon Black might win difference of rookie of the year if Mo Thomas is not fucking rushing. I don't think he pass rushed one out of, you know what I'm saying, at all in that game, bro. I think it's the way how the Saints like system is like played out and stuff like that. I think that's the reason why, like, you know what I'm saying. I think it's the way how. Yeah, it is. Yeah, he got to be like a left hand, right hand type shit to, like, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, it's just the way how they system, how they. Okay, yeah. So, um, I want to change up their system, man. I don't even want to do them like that. Then, because I don't want to move more time to the left. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, he'd be more of a better pass rusher. I mean, he could play like both, left hand and what's his name. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Yeah, so I guess he's just gonna be a left hand. You know, 'cause I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, he could be better off the edge. You know, more of an impact. So you got it for this week right here. All right, man. Let's go to schedule, man. We got this week one, pretty much a week one recap real quick. You know what I'm saying? Let's look right now. Okay, we on pages 138 to 10. Niggas 128 to 14 at home. Okay. A good game for them boys. It's Kirk Hamilton's a good game, though. Giants won 31-17, beat the Cowboys. Oh, CD, man, what's going on? Got a better impact than that. You already saw that game. Chicago beat the Vikings. Keaton hits for 3 touchdowns, 60 yards. Okay. He can beat Pittsburgh 30-24. Can he pick it out himself a good game? solid game. Whereas Pickens, man, 9 receptions, 130 yards. Okay. Precise.
This is a prepaid debit call from Latoya. This call is from a DRC correctional facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Utilization of an unapproved application and three-way
Brock Bowers, the rookie, man, top 5 projected pick. He fall to Washington, and he made his impact felt. But 14 receptions, 121 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Yeah, he gonna be a problem. Elite tight end. So he fell, like I said, he fell to Washington like what, 17 pick, something like that. And he beat the Eagles too. Eagles, man, just disappointing, man. That much talent on that team ain't no way, man. Russell, who won this game? The Chargers won the game 28-21. Okay. Static alert, 2 touchdowns. Patrick. No Mike Williams in this game right here. Carl Williams, 3 receptions, 23 yards. Defense. Javon Black had 3 sacks, the rookie, man. 3 sacks already as a rookie, man. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be great, man. Joey Bosa with 2 sacks as well. Sebastian, Joseph, like this D-line is crazy, man. So I think the Chargers going to have a good season, man. You know what I'm saying? They stay healthy. Las Vegas just blew out the Jets. I put the Jets to win this game. Bryce Young did not have a good game at all. Derek Carr was solid. Monty Adams did his thing. Hunter Renfro. They already scored a touchdown. It doesn't care. Yeah, the Jets didn't have a good game offensively. Quinn Williams will have 5 sacks, though. That's Crosby 2.5 sacks. The defensive player of the year. 1.5 sacks for Jalen Carter. The defensive rookie last year. And yeah. Okay. Packers destroyed it. Cardinals 28-7. Levis had himself one of his better games. Not that much yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick though. Murray was solid. Not the best game. Kendrick Bourne, 5 receptions, 79 yards and a touchdown. Christian Watson had a touchdown as well. Hopkins was good. Sacks. Craig Walker. Ravens beat the Tennessee Titans 28-14. Lamar Jackson was solid, man. Wait, what's Tannehill? Tannehill that ass now that he got this dude here starting over here? Well, Big Henry 21 and 95. That's how I'm telling you, what's the name's better? My just better, man. Jeffrey Simmons for this defense, y'all boys know that. They was get that W though. I finally beat the Panthers 31-28. Caleb Williams in his first game, man, was okay. Solid game from the rookie. Kareem Hunt, man, first team All-Pro last year, 21 carry, 114 yards, 5 yards per carry, 2 touchdowns. He was good. Odell was great today as well. Okay. Hey, did Brian Burns have it? No, I don't know about that. So then we got Seahawks losing to the Lions 38-24. Jared Goff was great. Lucas Coley, oh my God, he did not have a good game. A lot of yards, 22 touchdowns, 3 picks though. Oh man. That was not a great start. Look, Trevor Cutchin got 2 of those picks, by the way. They used to battle out as a kid. I would remember Friday night tight days, man. They used to be going against each other. Outlaws and the Ducks. That's funny. Jeffrey Simmons, 7 tackles, 2 tackles for loss. Didn't have a sack though, but Trevor Cutchin had 2 picks. One was a pick 6. Lions ended up winning that game. Seahawks defense is still shit. And then we already know that the Chiefs ended up beating them at 49. We know that. Okay. It's week 2 right here. Right here, I got the Vikings. I got the Commanders. I got the Bucks. I got the Bears. Got the Patriots. I got the Lions. I got the Jets. I got the Eagles. I got the Broncos. I got the Bills. I got the Saints. I got the Dolphins. I got the Bengals. I got the Seahawks. Bouncing back in that game. I got the Chiefs and I got the Chargers, man. So please let me know y'all agree with my week 2 picks. Let me see what game y'all want to play out of week 2, man. What game y'all boys want to play out of week 2? I can send week 2 if y'all want. Stand out games. But yeah, that's gonna be in the stream though. I'll probably get off and gotta make some content. Y'all boys wanna mess with the content for the live stream in a second, you guys. Over there on my podcast channel, my boy K3, CK.Conversations. Y'all boys stay tuned. Y'all boys wanna see me over there. Y'all boys pop out over there. About to do a Power Book 2 episode 9 recap. So y'all boys stay tuned for that. The video is gonna be out later and throughout this week as well. More Madden videos gonna be out as well. You guys boys stay tuned for the content. Yeah, man, y'all boys enjoy y'all week, man. You know, I see y'all boys throughout the week, y'all. Let's get